Sigh. Fun. Sigh. Fun.
Sigh. Sigh.
Fun. Go. Long. Short. Win. Up. Down. Fast. Trade. Psycho. Psycho. Operating. Logic. Psycho. Psycho. Calculating.
Say fun.
The flow moves. We execute. The flow moves. We execute. Short. Long. Up. Down. Side. Fun. Psycho. Precision. Trade. Win. Psycho. Fast. Now. Psycho. Sigh. Fun. Sigh. Fun.
Say. Say.
Fun. Go. Long. Short. Win. Up. Down. Fast. Trade. Psycho. Psycho. Operating. Logic. Psycho. Psycho. Calculating.
Say fun.
The flow moves. We execute. The flow moves. We execute. Short. Long. Up. Down. Side. Fun.
right. It looks like we got the whole gang here. The four fingers. Bienvenidos to Trader Fade. And we have our special guest today. His name is Unique, Mr. Divine. Introduce yourself, sir. Introduce yourself. Oh, the sound effects didn't go off. Oh, well.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, man. How you doing, dude?
Hey, pretty good.
Perfect. Welcome to Trader Fade, the place where you trade and hopefully don't get faded or not liquidated or something like that. There goes the sound effects. No, we also have Ajmal and August today, Stop Loss Wing. Bienvenidos.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Good. Markets. I started shorting the Nasdaq probably a little bit too late. I was like, oh, I gotta, open a short on the side account. So I'm down a little bit here. The Nasdaq already started moving pretty quick during the open, so I missed part of the fade already.
Yes, the Nasdaq is like pumping up and down, just because the CPI data came out just recently.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it was great because the CPI data is down, but there's kind of a little mixed feeling. I'm not sure what's happening, but we can talk about that soon. But let's go ahead and start it off with a trade. Unique, Mr. Unique. The markets are ripping and roaring. Are you gonna long or you short today?
Let me see. I'm gonna look at out of just the ones available on SI, right?
Correct.
So, everything's going up. Mostly.
I know, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, market is starting to reverse a little bit.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, if you're looking at the stocks are mixed, but all of crypto, and it looks like a lot of the bigger like layer 1 and layer 2 projects are going up. I see like Trump and Sui and BTC and everything's pumping. So yeah, I usually trade like Hype or Sol or something or ARB. So I mean, we can pick one of these. Sure, let's long Sui actually. Yeah.
oh, Sui. All right.
Yeah.
Ooh. I remember who traded this last time. Ajmal, remember?
Yeah, there was someone I forgot. Who was that?
And they made like almost $100. It was 100 and something. Sui might be the call.
That's cool.
Here we go.
I'm able to pick the other stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. You could do. Well, it's already open now, but I would probably do higher leverage just so there's more. It moves more here.
Okay, we can do that. On the show we give all of our participants 15%, but hey, you're the CEO. You could do whatever.
I don't need anything. It's fine. But yeah, I'm doing it like 80x or something.
80? Whoa.
80.
Okay,
Well,
let's do it.
Yeah.
I've never traded with 80x before, so let's find out what happens.
Maybe it capped. This one's capped or something.
You're right, because it maxed out at 20. Should we pick another asset?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then it would just be 20x.
Let me see. Is it go to another market?
Okay.
Maybe that one doesn't go as high.
Maybe we want to pick something that's lagging. I don't know. What do you think? Solana only went up 2.59%.
I think some stocks are lagging.
But I'm not bullish the tech. This is also maybe a bad choice, but a lot of times I'll also do art assets I believe in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think that's very fair, very logical.
we interesting. So let's see. We could do BNB or Hype. Yeah.
BNB or Hype. All right, let's see. There's BNB here.
Near is also good.
Let's do Hype. I haven't traded Hype yet. Hype is always a mover. Let's do
Yeah,
200.
some of the biggest liquidations have been on Hype. but also biggest P&Ls I see.
Okay, we're gonna do 80 stop loss. We don't advise no stop loss, guys, but for the sake of today's show, let's do it.
It's like,
Yeah, and you could put no stop loss and a take profit if you want, because I'd rather it just get wrecked and then go all the way.
We could do
It's
take
like-
profit at what, like 65?
ooh.
What
Are you
were
longing it
you
or shorting
thinking?
it?
We're
Well,
long.
you said we're gonna watch it for a few minutes, right? So I guess we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll probably either get wrecked or like maybe we can close it.
If it goes down to 64.1.
Looks like right now the Nasdaq is reversing itself, except for the Dow. But Dow's going crazy. But when it comes to the Nas, the tech stuff is going a little bit to the downside right now. It looks like.
Like the major tech stocks, you mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not SpaceX. No.
This is. Was it below its IPO price?
135.
Oh shit! Yeah. So
Yeah.
early investors
I think
bought in
it's
at
done.
135.
Oh no, it went back up to 142. Sorry, it was at 135 earlier. There we go. That short's playing out though. It looks like it is.
No, we longed,
Oh.
but as a hedge, we could have shorted.
What's up, call?
Oh. Let's see. Green tick on the 1 minute.
Well, shoot. Well, this is playing out. Let's go ahead and ask some questions. Unique, we got you here right now. We got some questions that have been waiting to be answered.
Oh, actually, before we do that, why don't we put in the trades for our community members? There were two,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah,
Sean?
you're right. Yeah.
Okay, let's not forget
And then
them.
let's-
They're like, how about us? they want to go 200x too. So,
I think we have two trades.
Okay.
One is from Musty. Musty want to
Alright.
short BTC.
I figured he always trades BTC.
Yeah. And he want to short at limit order 63,740
63,740.
and take profit at 61,783. He's very specific.
I like that. Wait, what is it? Can you remind me?
61,783.
61,783. All
Stop
right.
loss 4%.
Yeah, I know the stop loss is super tight.
Hmm.
Oh, look, Unique, your position. You're up $17.
oh, dude. You could buy me an Australian meat pie or maybe a Burger King. Or, no, it's not Burger
Yes,
King.
Chick-fil-A or something. Oh wait, you're
Dude,
not
send me
there.
some Chick-fil-A. I would need some Chick-fil-A over here. I think that's your favorite, right? You like going there?
No, I mean I've had it too much. I don't eat a whole lot of fast food, honestly. But
Yeah. I've been there, done that. I remember I went to like on a streak on Chick-fil-A and I got to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm kind of done.
I was done when I kept going to the location with bad Chick-fil-A. I'm like, all right, I'm not getting it anymore. I do love a good spicy chicken sandwich.
yeah.
Ooh, okay. Do we take the profits, Unique? You're up $26. How do you feel?
We can watch it, leave it
Okay.
for longer, and then do
I
it.
just hope we don't get liquidated. That's $200. Wait, we should maybe
And it's
set a
bad for
stop
Asia,
loss.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's
You
set a
could
stop
take
loss.
No, don't put a stop loss.
No? Oh my god, I'm so scared. I don't ever trade without a stop loss.
It's like the in Batman when he says you have to climb without the rope, because it also means
yeah.
you have more downside you can bear before it gets liquidated. If you put the
Yeah.
stop loss, it'll get closed. So
You
But the
gotta change your
liquidation
name.
price is really tight. It's at $64.11. Right now the price is at $64.84.
yeah, this is why you should not trade like that.
This is
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I'll
are
show
showing
you
how
the
not to trade.
The show is fine, but yeah, a lot of times I do have the leverage pretty high if I'm using like purse and stuff.
Yeah.
If I have strong convictions, if I'm
Yeah.
like leaving it open while I go to bed, it's probably not going to be ADX.
As I'm gonna change your name to Bizarro Stop Loss. Just like the Superman, Bizarro.
All right, next order, Ajmal.
Yeah, I think that's also a BTC short
Okay.
from Bilal. Can we have 2 BTC shorts?
Yes.
Is it possible? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Do
Yeah,
people
so for
explain why they do the trade at all? Or they just send like
Yeah, they used to for some.
Yeah. Do you see? Yeah. I think they're just going. Just
But
go
now
in.
it
Just
is
go
like
in. Yeah, we should ask
some of them
them.
do explain. Yeah. So this is basically BTC short at market price, take profit at 61,500.
I think if they don't explain it, all the money goes to me.
you're still on hype, whoever's screen sharing.
Oh, that's me. Okay, that makes sense why I was behaving like that. Okay, short, market, take profit. What was it, Ajmal?
61,500, I think.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
62. Okay, sorry. 61,500, yeah.
All right. Oh, we moved the button. It's up here now. I just noticed that. That's a new feature update. The button used to be below right here,
Yeah.
but now it's
Oh yeah,
right
you're
here.
right.
Because it would move too far. So you'll notice like while you're typing, if there's an error or a hint, and then or if you have the take profit stop loss open, it's annoying that the button is like moving, or potentially you have to scroll. So just by like changing the position, it's like it stays fixed. So while you're typing the size,
Yeah.
the leverage, it's in the same spot and it's not jumping around.
That's awesome.
Makes sense.
Or like let's say, so for example, while we're sitting here, if you type like 5,000, which is like more USDC than you have, right? It'll say, oh, that's too much, right? So when you do that, it'll add some text to the screen. So it used to be that
Yeah.
that would push the, you see what I mean? Like it'd be like moving.
Yeah,
where
I pushed the button down.
Yeah. So it's just
Very
a little
cool.
alert for people, different screen sizes.
All right. We're so excited to have you on, Unique. So we got the trades going. Your hype is still playing out. Okay, we didn't get liquidated yet. That's great. I'll keep my eye on it during this during our chat here.
I think for hype, Sai is one of the places where you get highest leverage, right? So
Right.
even in Hyperliquid, hype has only 40x leverage. In Sai, you can get like 100x. So a lot of people I see that they're trading hype here in Sai.
Yeah, it's technically the most popular market, right? In
Yeah.
terms of like volume and number of trades.
All right, let's get started. So the Grand Cup is live right now, Unique. How is the turnout on volume? Is it what you thought it would be?
Yeah, I mean it's each competition. If you can actually see this through the menu on the top if you want the app, but the other ones from before, like other competitions before this one, are still there, visible. So if you look incrementally, I think you can sort each of them by like trading volume, like you were saying. But yeah, long story short is they actually all progressively get bigger. So like the very first one from the launch of the project is like the smallest, and then something pretty healthy is you see a lot of returning users when you can see the address, right? So almost everybody that comes to try it out like tends to want to try it over and over again, which is healthy. But yeah, all of the competitions have actually had a bigger turnout as you progress forth. So this is like the highest one so far. So obviously still want to be, always better and growing, but that's a good trajectory, I would say.
Awesome. Are you going to be trading for? I guess we're trading for Asia. Never mind. I'll say we're trading for North America, but it looks like since we're trading on here under this account, it's under the Asia team. Right, stop
Yeah.
loss?
Me? Oh, I don't really participate as a trader on our thing, but yeah.
You are today. You are today. You are in Asia.
Oh, you mean like
Team Asia. I was like, oh man. So there's like 6 days left on the trading competition. Anything that's word wise? Any words of wisdom for this trading competition?
I mean, one is just that it's not like, well, it's not, even though P&L is part of the scoring, it's weighted more toward like the attempt, right? So it's not bad if your team is like on the lower, like one of the teams is like down right there.
Oh yeah.
You notice their score is not like too bad. So if they're still active and they even started to recover the P&L a little bit, but mostly just had more volume, that would give them a lot like higher ranking, I guess.
Oh, okay. So keep on going.
Like people shouldn't get discouraged, I guess is the point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like South America's effort. You know, they actually have over 1 million in trading volume, and they were down over $1,000. But it looks
It
like
was
they're
like
under
down
1,000.
2,000 at one point. They
Oh,
started.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they made it up.
Yeah.
But others also picked up. Like Asia covered North America. Asia was like third or fourth, I think. Now Asia is
Yeah.
standing second. Yeah, Asia was fourth.
I've been taking trades on this account to try to move us up, just little by little.
Using
But-
unique right now to get number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting number one would be tough, I think. Right.
I wonder who's doing it. I wonder. I gotta look at the European team, like all the stats on there, because yeah, they're up there 15 million.
Yeah. Crazy volume.
Exactly.
They have all the best traders in Europe right now. So, one of the feedback we get from the community is like how quickly the team ships updates and products. Would love to learn, like, what are you guys working on the engineering team right now, Unique?
Yeah. So there's always a couple things, but I guess some of the highlights, like, so you're saying what do we want to ship over the next few weeks, not just like the newer updates? Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I would love to hear both.
okay. Yeah, so one is, let's see. So the one was getting at that people could use the social media logins properly. Most recent update, I think that of note was getting mobile wallet support. Most reliable one being MetaMask. But we're trying to, make sure OKX wallet and a couple others are pretty popular. So just that those are integrated and like functioning properly. On the actual smart contract side, a lot of work has been going into making it where people don't have to bridge, but can like keep funds on another chain and then just do cross-chain calls to trade. That would just be for people if they want to keep funds in a wallet, but like leave them on Arbitrum or, like compatible EVM chains. So that would be like the next like really big feature coming. There's something in the works also on the chain side to make it where we can add basically a lot of security from like an infrastructure side, and also ability to execute like stop losses, liquidations, and take profits and stuff by making it where the chain automatically calls a lot of those like trigger orders, like conditional orders, as part of the like consensus process at the end of the block. So that's like a bigger feature that we're adding to, which is like more chain side. That was like more complex. That we should probably like, talk
I was gonna say, wait, how's it done differently now then? We don't have to get into
No,
it.
you have to, you send like, you run infrastructure that's going to submit like, generally people call it a keeper, right? And they trigger those orders or conditional things if the threshold happens. But we would be moving to like a really novel model where a lot of that would be built in as part of the like
Consensus.
block finality process. So,
No.
So hypothetically, if you had someone spamming the network and people couldn't submit transactions, you would still have a lot of those orders getting executed anyway, because you wouldn't require anyone to submit the transaction. So part of that is like advantages of building on like comma BFT, like our consensus for the chain is you can add like really custom cool stuff. So basically we'll add extensions where you can register smart contract calls for Psi that occur without anybody needing to trigger them. So that's like a pretty big feature we have coming up pretty soon. Let's see. Oh, passkey signing. So like you probably on like just general Web2 apps do something where you sign in with maybe Gmail or something, and then you get to save a passkey, and then you can use like, fingerprint or a PIN or other things, but it like persists the session. I know a lot of like exchanges have that. So yeah, so we pretty much implemented everything to use that as well. So that'll come out soon.
Oh, that's sick. So you're saying that my fingerprint on my Mac would be able to be used to log into my wallet, and then it'll keep the wallet connected?
Or you'll have you'll have basically an account that's created from that passkey. So that you could fund that or do whatever you want with it. Right?
Oh, nice. That's cool.
So it's just more similar to like a standard, like what people expect out of a non Web3 experience, like in terms of UX and like adding a lot of that functionality.
Gotcha.
I actually like that a lot. I think that's the greatest thing ever that came out is those passkeys, because just either your fingerprint or like your 4 digits, just passkey. I guess you can fit a better word, but yeah, it's like again moving forward with Psi, it's awesome. I like that's implemented. Yeah, and then I guess a couple like smaller highlights. The under the More tab, there's like another section of the site where like explore, so that just helps discoverability for people that were looking at this, where it just shows like analytics and different things, so you can like look up the trades in more detail. You can do a lot of this from the UI, but it's just like a public stats page that feeds in a lot of info on side, and so that's part of the main website. Let's see. So pretty soon the social login wallets. Social login meaning like if you used Discord or Gmail or Twitter or just something that's not a wallet, but you're logging in like social media, didn't have like exporting available. So it was like annoying because people use those accounts. They can fund it for trading, but then they would have to like send the funds back to move them to another place if they want to like go to another chain or do whatever. So we added the adding private key export. So we figured out how to get that working, where someone can like detach the account and put it somewhere else, or like put it in their phone, for example. So that way it's signed in with like, for example, Gmail on a regular basis, but then they could also add that same account to their phone and kind of like carry it around and trade or whatever. Because we are seeing a pretty big like demand for people to do lots of things on their phone, even if it is a bit like worse UX in like crypto generally.
I gotta be able to look at my portfolio when I'm on the toilet, Unique. So having mobile is a must.
Yeah, so that's there through. I mean, if you click on the, open it on your phone, you'll see there's like hundreds of supported wallets, but it's also just a matter of like testing and making sure those extensions work well. Like we used it's called Reowned or MetaMask SDK, which has support for like most of them, but even with that, it still seems like certain ones have issues. Like when I use Coinbase Wallet directly, it's fine, but when I use it through the MetaMask SDK, it has issues. So yeah. Of course, the MetaMask one works since it's the MetaMask SDK. So, yeah. Then let's see. There's a lot of like smaller things for UX. I think one of the others is the smart contract exposes info on like discount tiers and volume thresholds. For like if you're using like referral codes, a lot of times you have various discounts that might apply because you're being referred, but that's not like clear from the user interface. So making sure that that's part of the data so that you can display in the UI and someone knows. Like for example, the taker fee that's displayed generally is higher than what you're actually paying because it's not factoring in discounts. It's just showing like the raw default amount. So, you know, minor improvements, but you know, those are just like over this next week, nonetheless. So, yeah.
Wait, all of those updates are coming next week?
They're not all of that's launching next
Okay.
week, but this is all like stuff that's going on.
I was gonna say you guys are shipping
You
really
guys-
fast if that's the case.
Let's say that question was true to like what it is. Like he's gonna have it out tomorrow.
No, if we were going in further, I mean, and then personally, like one of the things I've been working on a lot was design that'll work well for like some people wanted to do that are planning to do like a lot of activity, want to do like API based trading. So making a setup where people can do like one-click trading and how to do that cleanly in a way that is secure. And you know, I guess as a bit of a prequel, if you guys are familiar with like one-click trading in this case would mean like instead of it being that you need to click, you sign a transaction and then you individually send that as like a full-on EVM transaction. Get an experience where people can like have funds in the account and then sign permission to be able to like say, okay, while I'm signed in and clicking in the UI, I don't need to keep clicking sign and send them individually as transactions. And so one really clean way to do that can work well is with intents. So you could say that what you have the user sign is something that grants permissions to like a session, and then their individual session when they're in the browser, or it could be created by like an API key. They send in a signed payload, which is like a signed transaction, but you send that over to like, you know, the infra layer behind the app. And then what the infra layer can basically do is parse that and validate, okay, this is a legit transaction that could go on chain. So it kind of adds like proof that the session is valid. And then when you have the proof that the session is valid, then now they just send intents along, which are basically like look like normal trades. But that'll work really well for people that have like some, you know, like really slow internet. Like some of the users are in places where the connection is really poor. So that'll speed that up a lot and just make it basically a lot like faster to use the UI. So yeah, that needs some like, obviously that has more development because it's like a more heavy duty feature, but yeah, that's what I've been working on even like Friday going into this week.
Yeah, I love that. Just because sometimes for me, I get a notification error where it's just like sign on your phone, but I'm unable to sign on my phone. But if we had one click, you know, the order would go through right away. You know, it'd just be such a game changer, even for closing an order. So love all the upcoming features. Ashmal, I think you had a question for Unique from what I remember.
Yeah. So Unique, how do you think the perps market is like generally going? Like when we started the perps, I think perps became very popular in last few years. And from the start of the perps market, and it was like basically for crypto. Now we have like stocks, commodities coming in. And what is your take on the whole general crypto like perps market and how it is going to evolve? And what is your idea on going forward?
Yeah, and when you say like the perps market, you mean perps as a product space in general?
Yeah, it's perps as a product. Yes.
Yeah, so they've been for many years and are still like seem to be like the clear winner in terms of just like products in Web3 that actually have like justifiable adoption. Like so, like they're very different from a lot of crypto projects in that they're not necessarily speculative about an asset just like going up. That's the whole point, right? Like they generate a revenue in taking like really small fees off of trades, and then in that way they kind of make individually all like sustainable business models. So like one way of looking at it, I think they're quite healthy. So even though like even though there are many that are insanely large, people still trade them a ton. So it seems to be like I would say like the most product market fit that there is of like any Web3 app in terms of like type of application, besides like maybe centralized exchanges, right? But So it's basically, it's actually, I could stand by that. Centralized exchanges, and then maybe like perps applications, more so than even spot exits, right? They get like insane volumes, people use them a ton, and then they're not really market dependent. So there's certain apps where people use them a ton because like when BTC is up or like alts are going up or something. And then as soon as there's like a bear market, people don't use them. But perps, since you can long and short and change your exposure, you can use them whenever. It doesn't matter if the market's up or down. So yeah, I mean that they've just been continuing to grow. It seems like. Of course, there are some products that come like in and out of popularity, either because of like hacks or they just don't evolve quickly enough, right? But yeah, I think it's a pretty exciting space because they're also applications where it's really focused on the end user experience, less so than like being an infrastructure there. Which I at least anybody that's been in Web3 a while probably is almost getting like like tired of the selling of info that no one needs, right? That happens at like conferences or just products in general. So,
and how do you see now we have a lot of new markets coming up, like in perps itself. We have like stocks, we have other commodities, inside we have Pokemon. And do you think this is going to grow in that side of the market, or there will be more focus on the core side, like economic side? Like, do you think there is more growing interest on the other side of new type of perps?
Yeah, I mean, people, there is a little bit, like people find them interesting in concept, but a lot of it comes down to if you have fair and predictable, not predictable, but like pricing that is not, easy to manipulate and it's up to date, because that's what you're essentially trading against. So people still tend to have a preference for trading things like BTC and ETH, and like if it's stocks, they want to trade like major stocks, right? Or just like larger projects, right? Rather than, for example, like if you remember the old stuff with like meme coin, like people don't really trade meme coin perps, a little bit, but like compared to normal like legit assets, nobody's into that. And then stocks, I definitely have seen interesting. Some of the exotic markets people mention are interesting, but if you look at the data, they don't trade that much. So I don't, not just from SAI, I mean like in general, like if you just go look at other exchanges. So we'll see, but I don't see people like okay, they'll say they're very interested in it, but I don't see that in the data. If you like look at how people trade,
they say they are interested, but they don't put the money there, right?
Yeah. Definitely people like their NVIDIA and their, major cryptos.
Okay.
So I see like a lot of these traditional brokerages, like the Charles Schwab, the Fidelities, providing, crypto assets and even adding prediction markets. And it seems like futures market, it's becoming more 24/7 as well. Do you foresee SAI also incorporating, whether it's like more stocks, prediction markets, to be the all-in-one platform, similar to what these traditional brokerages are now doing?
Yeah, if there's growth to justify splitting efforts, like the sky's the limit. But definitely we'd have to like have enough activity of like because you don't want to fall into the trap of like you do more things and then do poorly at all of them, right? And then so for example, I would look at a gap of the mobile trading experience needs to be like pretty solid before I would care about trying to add extensions of other products, because those are just like splitting your focus and attention from like doing a good job of what's there, right?
Right.
Yeah, and the 24-hour pricing stuff, that just requires a lot of research, because the thing is like since people can't actually trade the asset, what you use as the oracle for those, like meaning for the stock markets that close, is going to be like even more of a factor to make sure that that's not like front runnable or it's fair for people. So yeah, that'll just take a little bit more research.
Gotcha.
What about pre-markets? Like, do you think we can have pre-market trading on site? Or like,
It's the same thing. It comes to because you're trading against what is what's purported as the official price on the exchange. So if there's a legit pre-market like price that is like accepted as like the widely available thing, sure, but it's not fair to people to just like put something arbitrary or from like a provider that's not very official, and then have people like trading on that and say that it's pre-market. So those are challenging spaces because you have to finding a reliable data source is what it allows you to open the market.
gotcha. I think Sir Bob Slot have a question.
I've been waiting for this moment this whole time. So I think the one thing that is on my wish list, I want to see your take on this for the later updates for Psy. But a lot of us here like to watch their favorite streamers or just go inside Discord and chat in their trading chat channels. I'm wondering if Psy will have a chat within the platform for us to just talk crap on each other when it comes to P&Ls or the leaderboard, so we don't have to leave the platform at all. What's your take?
Yeah, I think that could be a good idea. I've definitely thought about like ways to integrate chat in there now. There are like a ton of. You'd probably want to do it as global first because it's so early in the project that there wouldn't be enough activity. But we could maybe do something interesting where like, I don't know, what if you had like the Telegram or one of the other channels and have that connected. So if you message it from Discord or if you message it from the app, it's like the same thing. That could be
exactly.
to do it. I think that would work pretty cleanly.
I agree. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Just to again, you don't have to create another sign-in. It's just within your Discord or your Telegram, and just continue and send.
Yeah, I would think that would probably be a good way to do it because it would mean that there's like. Well, I think that would also connect some of the people that only trade through the application but don't go to the community channels to like talk to other users a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. The big
chat interface is definitely of interest. But I'm thinking attached to one of the existing channels would be the way to go.
Awesome.
I also hear that we're rolling out a points program soon. Would love if you can elaborate on that and when our community can expect it. Oh, looks like you're muted.
I think it automatically mutes you when you move. Is it still muted now or it's good? Oh, okay.
Now you're good.
Yeah, it got me muted when I moved over to a different app. Yeah, that's all there. I think they're just testing the connection for being able to connect people's X accounts, but technically it's already ready. It's been like sitting on a pull request branch. So that'll be out in like a matter of days.
Amazing. So with the points program, can you go into a little bit more detail on like what people can expect?
Yeah, so there's how it is. You start with there's different tiers. So I think there's like normie, degen, maniac, and then psycho. And then how that works is basically there's a couple of things that are like task based that you can do like one off. Like, so if somebody is holding like the Nibiru Genesis NFT, or they trade a new market, or if they come back like for like a streak, right? So many number of days in a row, linking their X account. And then of course, like obviously just like trading for more volume or like bigger size and stuff is like the main driver of getting points. And then also like referring to people and stuff. But those will contribute towards like points, and then those can be used to get like USDC trading credits to use on the platform. So the point is that like So there's rewards for trading, but then when you get it in a format that's like, okay, higher discounts so that the fees are lower and you can do more stuff, or that you just have extra trading capital to add, as fuel to like use the platform. So the nice thing there is it should help add like a pretty like good flywheel where the platform is like rewarding people that are active and that are going to trade a lot, and then enable them to do it more, right? And do it more profitably. So that's the general premise.
Mm-hmm. So it sounds like people would get the most points from trading, correct?
Yeah,
and probably followed by referral rewards.
Well, referrals already get rewarded. I guess I don't know if you guys ever looked at that screen, but even if you're not logged in, like those are for people that haven't looked at this, you get your rewards from that automatically. But my point is that also adds to our points too.
Yeah. Cool. Wow, I can't believe, we've been live for 47 minutes already. Let's check out these trades here.
While we're looking at the trades, Unique, a quick question. All right, tomorrow's the big game, France or Spain?
Oh, I wasn't rooting for either team, so I don't really care. But
Yeah, USA.
No, I was a Norway person.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, they got knocked out yesterday, right?
Yeah.
No, they got it was yesterday. Yeah, so I got beat by England. Sorry.
I think there is a question from Musty. When will you release Sai mobile app?
Oh, after we have the mobile wallets working. This is the same thing I say to our team members. If mobile wallets work, then we can work on the app. Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't make sense to have the app if you can't use a wallet. So,
Yeah.
but
For
no,
sure.
not meant to be like a non-answer. Like that's like legitimately the reason. So if they complete the wallet connections faster and get them QA, then work on the app is like pretty quick. Like we already have a preview where people can use it from their phone and stuff. That's like shared for development links. But it's purely a matter of just making sure, people can actually send the transactions like cleanly from the phone. And it may be that on phone it's better to like not depend on third-party wallets as much, and then like maybe it's easier if most people just use passkey or social logins. But we'll kind of have to see how that evolves, because a lot of people do like to just only use the app they already use, like some centralized exchange apps, and then without opening other ones. So we'll see. But again, I would emphasize you don't need a mobile app to use it for mobile. You just open the same website in the browser and it's the same thing.
Yeah. I know that at least one community member is currently trading Sai through mobile, and it's working well for him. He's one of our best traders on the platform.
Was that Repra?
No, it's not Let's Raw.
Who is it? Who is it? Twofold.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah,
Speaking of Twofold, he needs to reply to my DM. If you can hear me right now, I DM'd you. Okay, so this NASDAQ trade is going against me soon. I'm going to close out on this. I don't hold it open. Market
What's that for? You started that today?
Yes, I did. I do think the NAS is going to go down further, but I do want to take these little baby wins so that the gap between Asia and North America is not so thin. All right, we locked in almost $5.
That is one.
First place.
Little baby wins. Look at that. See, little baby wins. Let's go to Ajmal's trade. Down 200 that one time.
No way.
You always have to show that, right?
He wants to bring that.
First,
Oh,
always
no.
try to demoralize me by showing that one trade.
Remember that one day at mall?
I should have closed it when you're only down $4, but then it reversed so
Yeah.
fast. This is what happens when you try to short memory. I think it was it Broadcom? It might have been Broadcom. Or no, it was Quantum Wave.
Yeah.
That's what it
Oh,
was.
yeah,
It was just
Quantum.
launched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Uh,
As we wrap shortly, Unique, do you want to keep these open or do you want to close out these trades?
Oh, he's
What? The Sui? Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you can Sui. That I didn't want that one, but yeah, it's already up like
Ooh.
some money. So
Nice. Let's add to our Asia pot right now.
and then probably for hype, I would just put a take profit somewhere, and then you just leave it open and let it die if it dies.
Sounds good. Okay, let's do take profit. Let's see. Looking at hype, scroll up. Let's look at the daily chart.
not bad. It's doing good for just getting an indicator on the fear and greed for crypto, and it's at extreme fear right now. So hey, the hype is playing out.
Wait, if there's a lot of fear, wouldn't it continue going down potentially?
Probably Bitcoin would take the bigger hit, but even Bitcoin's up right now still, which is weird that it's showing on financial juice. I'm like, slightly fear. So who knows what this whole
68 probably would be too high.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you have in mind? I'm sorry, I should have asked you.
Probably I would just put it like, I don't know, if it was open at like 64 something, so maybe like in the 65 area,
Okay, that's reasonable.
because they're not going to be watching it. So
Save position.
It's weird. The market's slightly mixed today. It's like the Nasdaq is going down again. The Dow is slightly up, and crypto's up. Crypto's up higher than the tech stocks.
yeah, that's what I was
Interesting.
noticing from just looking at the prices of the different assets. I'm like, oh, this is kind of a weird day.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with this, like the inflation data was like 4.2 last month, so now 3.5, just because the gas prices went down from all the whole thing with the Hormuz situation, which I guess this month is going to be a little bit crazier because the whole Guardians of the Hormuz, which I never seen that movie before, but I can't see Trump as Star Lord.
I haven't heard about it. I'll have to look into it and watch the trailer if there is one.
Needs to be made. Needs to be. As soon as it said Guardians of the Hormuz, I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. Let's see. Well, so far, we're just gonna see. We got the trades going off right now, right? So, as we can see too, as well, when it comes to inflation, went down 3.5, 2.6, all predicted numbers for this last month. When it comes to other information, as Ashmo and I like to look at, the misery index is now at 7.7. It was at 8.47 last time we saw it. So it's cool to see that, it's slightly going down a bit. So inflation is kind of just giving some people a break. But like anything else, like the price of this household stresses, the delinquencies in credit cards gone up, and some other indicators. Ashmo, is there anything that you want to talk about when it comes to the economy just recently, or?
Yeah, recently we have seen the Hormuz again coming into play, and it has not reflected yet in there is a lagging of these indicators, right? So, and incidentally, even though the Hormuz was closed for some time, and I don't think there is a traffic going on, the price of oil is still kind of stagnant at it did rise, I think.
Yes, it did.
Right now it is 85.
Mhm.
84, 85 around. But we have seen last time it went like ballistic, but right now there is like some kind of cushion in terms of like the product, because people knew this is going to happen, so they use the production and everything. But that's a temporary situation, so we could see things going bad, and this whole stuff is like not predicted. So let's see how it turns out.
What do you think about the whole situation, Unique, Ajmal, and Stop Loss, about taking over? Like, I think Trump's saying he wants to take over the Strait of Hormuz. I'm not sure if that's even possible. Right now, they're charging that 20% fee just to pass safely through the Hormuz. I'm not sure how this is going to play out when it comes to Iran and the U.S. Like in that point where you're like, okay, who really does control the Strait of Hormuz, which is Iran, but I guess claiming it. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Any thoughts? Do you think this might just end not good, for lack of a better word?
I think tensions will increase. There'll be more warfare, and then Dubai is going to hire everyone they can in the world to build their little passage so that people can go through their Hormuz. I don't know if you guys saw that today.
Yeah,
but it's going to take about 18 months, I guess, for them to build.
It's not just about the passage, because like what they are proposing is, what they are proposing is like you come to one end of the strait, and then you like use all the goods you store there, and then transfer all that by road to the other end. So it's like a takeover. So that would take a lot of infrastructure, and it's not easy as it seems like. So yeah, I don't think even after 18 months, even if they complete the project, it's not going to solve the entire problem.
So they'll still have a thing. They'll still have something to bypass the straits, but
yeah, you have to bypass the strait by road.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
because it's still a choke point. You are creating something else in the side, but it's covered by mountains, and it's not easy, and it's like very hot in that area. So it's not going to be like, oh yeah, we will build another passage for ships. You cannot build canals in that area, because it's like huge mountains. So, and what they're proposing is by road. So you'll have like two docks, and one docks you can undock the things, and you transfer some part by road, and at the other end you just dock it again. And this is going to cost more for like all the infrastructure and everything. So it's not going to be that easy, but it will, like, if there is a complete closure, it will solve some like food problems or something like that, but not the entire stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the oil situation. So yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. I think we have. I'll give it another month of this back and forth. I think hopefully by a month they do the whole. Let's go ahead and just do like a ceasefire. I think for now, again, things are just gonna get pretty hectic. Who knows? You never know what happens.
There is another thing because US have strategic crude oil reserve, which is like kind of dangerously low right now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so I don't think they can, because when it happened last time, we took a lot of oil from that reserve and gave to the companies, and they started making like they use the refineries to make the end products, and that's why the price is not jumping too much right now. But it is like a cushion, like a temporary stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry for the background noise if you're hearing.
Baby screaming.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's normal.
Yeah.
Ajmal has a kid he only just told us last week.
It's my nephews. So yeah, they are visiting. Anyways.
Awesome.
So I think another thing I want to see is like gold. How do you guys think about gold? Like what's happening with the gold? Because
Gold? Well, gold's been like floating over because it take down to 38,000. Sorry, 3,800s. In the high 3,800s, right? And it stayed above the 4,000 zone afterwards, which is bullish. So gold can go up. It's all depending what's going to happen with the Feds, right? Because the Feds, if we're going to cut rates, that's going to be great, and gold's going to just go crazy. If we're not, gold's just going to keep tanking later on. It could go down back to the 3,900s again, and go a little bit lower. But it's kind of that's a tough call, man. Unique, what's your thoughts?
For gold or both of the topics? Yeah, actually, I guess. Yeah, I can have perspective. So I don't trade as much like gold just because it's like, even if although it's like known as a good geopolitical hedge, it doesn't like necessarily go up from conflict and stuff. But at least in a lot of the topics you guys are looking at, I don't know what will happen in terms of like wars and whatnot. But then I tend to lean towards, what do you do if there are like extended conflicts, right? So like you mentioned, like oil producers, because like what happens with like, for example, US oil markets doesn't necessarily track like what's happening in Europe and Asia. But those can still be good. So it might be like places that like, the actual Occidental Petroleum, Chevron, ConocoPhillips, like Exxon, that stuff. Defense contractors, like if you expect war for a long time, I start to look at like, you have prolonged US-Iran conflict. Then I would be looking at like RTX, which is like who owns Raytheon, and like Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, like General Dynamics, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I know these are not in terms of like what do I think will happen in the future, but then I know like, what strategies do I tend to lean toward if things move in this direction, right?
Do you think Palantir will be on the list as well, since they're doing defense for the U.S. military?
Yeah, I mean, anything that like has makes a sound like economic argument to me is generally what I'm not as much a person that like studies price charts as if it's like for trading by hand. More so, it's like, can I make like a reasonable like logical and economic argument for like why I would have belief behind this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so those are, which isn't like disagree with your thing, it's just explaining some context on like why I say these answers. Yeah, gold I'm not as much interested in. I think like nowadays, if I was going to do gold, I might as well just do Bitcoin, because it seems to like accomplish the same task, even though it's more volatile. As odd as that sounds, like it's, like net, if you've been doing it like a long time, it's just been, fulfilling that digital gold narrative a little bit. And I don't know, I guess someone could look at like tanker companies. I don't do that. Like I mostly trade like larger tech stocks and stuff, but yeah.
I never really looked into tankers. That's a good catch. That's the one thing that people don't really talk about lately. That's gonna be on the list of things.
Yeah, because oil refinery companies don't necessarily benefit when crude rises. So like Valero and Marathon Petroleum, I don't know.
Yeah,
but I guess the difference would then be what they pay for crude oil. If that's what they receive for gasoline is affected, like maybe it helps the refinery companies too.
Yeah, I guess that's not dependent on OPEC, right? Yeah, because I think we talked about the OPEC price last month, Ajmal.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and how they price everything. I think who was it that got out of OPEC? I think it was someone in the Middle East. Who was it? Oh boy.
Oh man, I can't remember.
Yeah, we talked about this too. Unique would know.
Yeah.
There it goes. Just name a country, any country. But yeah, I think that's affecting the price after they left. It's still kind of depending on OPEC still when it comes to the pricing of gas and oil. But yeah, it's gonna be a good thing to look at right now.
Oh, it was the UAE.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was UAE.
But
I think they wanted to price their own oil, right, or gas.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. So long ago.
Yeah,
I'm also
last month
like-
ago.
But going back to gold really quick. So if I look at the weekly chart here, and before it started like really, before it started like breaking out here back in August 25th, 2025, like before this big climb up. So I'm looking for this is an area of a lot of support here. So I think price is still trending down. It will continue to trend down and probably hit, 3,300 to 3,500. That's where I'm looking to really accumulate physical gold before, price will make its all-time highs again. But for now, like it's still holding the 4,000 level support really well. So it's been going down to 3,900-ish. And it's been bouncing from there, but the bounce each time is getting weaker and weaker. As you can see, it's making lower highs. So soon it's going to break and the downtrend will continue pretty hard. So for now, I'm just waiting for gold to break out of its wedge pattern. It's getting there. It's very, very close. And once it breaks down, that's when I'll short and then look to long at the 35 level, 3,500 or 3,300 level.
Yeah, I think what Unique was mentioning earlier about like how people think that gold is something to jump into when it comes to conflicts or anything like that. It still moves down. It doesn't keep going up, even though this conflict is currently happening. It's still kind of just dragging down to the downside compared to its all-time high, which was like 5,000. What's the high 5,000s, I believe, right? 5,400.
Yeah, I think we covered this exact topic few episodes ago because like usually gold tracks this conflicts things, but it came just after it reaching the all-time high, and which was mostly a push from ETF side. They accumulated a lot of gold, and then right now they are like selling off and taking the profits. So for them, I don't think they will like respect this conflicts and everything. They just want to take the profits as much as they can with the highest price they can. So it will like they will try to let's say cool down a little bit, see that if it rises to get more profit. So I could see a little bit of holding at this level. Then it will definitely go down, and if it goes down, there is a good chance to buy, as we said, around 3,300 or 3,400 range. If it comes down to that,
that is like never let go. If you get in, just hold on to dear life.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Well, it looks like we are at the end of our show. We went way over our time, but hey, it was a good time. Thank you, Unique. Thank you for all the information. It was good times, and all the cool updates that's going to come up soon, and the cool Telegram Discord connection. But yes.
Yeah, it was good to be on. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man. And Ajmal, stop loss. Any final words as well?
Happy trading. Good luck, guys. Looks like the markets are headed back towards the upside. This was because Kevin Warsh was talking, so he must have said some, bullish news. Inflation is a choice. Okay, we want to increase inflation to be more limited. I know he criticized the 2020 inflation framework.
He says Feds must stay clear on fiscal policy. So that's a little bit of a...
Pretty much don't tell the public anything. Keep them in the dark. Let the markets rip.
Don't let them know that inflation is transitory. Just keep your lips shut. Alrighty. Well,
hey, guys, I just want to say that our the cup, what's called The Grand Cup. Yeah, it will end on 19th. So for the next week, it won't be there. So go to Sai, compete for your continent, and make most of it before it ends. So we have like few more days.
Straight up a storm.
Especially North America. I would be so disappointed if they didn't try a little bit harder to win second place.
Yeah, it's very easy right now, but they have less volume.
Oh, that is
Right.
true. Wow, significantly
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, and
So they need to
it's-
up their leverage.
Like 500x, 500x. Alrighty. Well, thank you for tuning in, and you have a good night. Happy trading, and don't get faded. Catch you all later.
Peace. Bye,
you guys.
guys.
Peace.
Bye, Unique.
See you guys.
See ya.